Jumped out of tsunami, got straight to the money. The story in my life, I can tell if you want it. These Benjis, my besties, we slaughter opponents. Got God on my side just in case it get lonely. Got God on my side, so I'm feeling protected. My life getting crazy, this shit getting messy. It's hard to explain, but let me explain it.
Welcome back, welcome all the way to hell back to yet another episode of Dropping Dymes podcast. If it's your first time, if it's your 15th time, or if it's your 139th, 40th time.
136, baby.
136 and going. My name is Byron.
I'm Wallace.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is Dropping Dymes podcast. And as you can see, since we're all here and there's another person, clearly we have a guest.
We got a guest.
None of us are missing this week. It's not our doppelganger hanging out. But we do have a guest. Don't let Wallace throw it on. Wait. Before we even get to that, swing by www.droppingdymes.com, Dymes with a Y. Get some t-shirts, sweatshirts. If somebody got it on somewhere in the world.
It's cold in here.
Get something, man. The toasters is coming. Oh wait, them fucking tariffs. Don't order a toaster. Don't order a fucking toaster.
Hey, unless you want to pay 3 times as much.
Yeah, you might have to karma that shit right at this point. But go on there, man. Pick something up. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell. Give us a thumbs up. Send it to somebody. There's a young man, even some of these young ladies that need to hear some of these things that we're saying. Go on your grandmama's phone if she got a Gmail account. Subscribe to us from there. Dropping Dymes podcast.
What's the goal?
We're still shooting for 1,000 subscribers. Man. 1K.
Help us out, man.
We're on our way. 1K.
We're trying to help you out.
That's why
you said we would
get no money. We almost there. We
are also on Spotify podcast. We are on Apple podcast. So
no, we're not.
Kind of. We
the
there.
Old stuff.
Yeah, we there. You
know, we caught up a little bit. Bill. We got Bill at the last one on Spotify. Bill is the last one on Spotify.
Like 10 episodes ago.
That's a good one. But it's a good conversation. It's a great episode. It's good conversation there, man. So go check us out.
No, we're not.
Also, find us on everything social, man. We all over the social media. If TikTok is still around, we on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We on Facebook, and we can contact your family members from there because that's what Facebook is for, right?
Exactly.
He should say tiki-taki.
Yeah, tiki-taki. So
that's what the old folks say, man.
Yeah, that's what the old folks say. So show us love, man. Of course, it's Dropping Dymes podcast on all of those as well.
With a Y, baby.
Dymes with a Y. So look for us. We're gonna shoot over to my guy Wallace.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Look, this is Wallace. Now today, we got a special guest. The last few guests I brought on, and they've all been special, but this one is different to me. I literally have known this young man his entire life. I've seen so many different changes in his life, so many different changes in him. And right now, I think he is the epitome of a man trying to find his way. He's in a space that we all have been in our past. And I think some of the purpose of this podcast is to impart the experiences and I'm going to say wisdom, but just really the experiences that we've had in life that have helped us along the way to somebody that's coming behind us so they can have certain opportunities that maybe we didn't have in a time of life. So today I have my nephew, my youngest nephew. I love this young man. I love that he has the mind to want to grow. And he honestly has always inspired me because no matter where I was at, I knew he was looking. I remember one of my best games in college. I had 4 catches, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. But I knew my nephew was in the stands looking at me, so I knew I wanted to do it. And we was in the midst of I think we were 0-9 at that time. But I knew he and his cousin were in the stands looking at me, and I knew I needed to do something for them to take the trip to come see me. And just see what the effort that I was putting in life was gonna put out. So I've always loved you, always appreciate you. I'm here for you, and today the fellas are here for you, and we just want to talk about the experience of a young man in today's time, your experience, and in life, man. So this is my nephew, Brian Pope, man.
Oh.
Welcome to the show, dog.
Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for having me.
Real family.
Man,
What, man?
that was beautiful. What?
I appreciate it, man. God damn.
It was.
Welcome, brother.
That's sweet.
You want to tell the people anything about yourself before we get rolling?
Get in school.
Get in
Stay in
school.
school.
There you go, man.
Stay in school.
So that nigga gave Lil Web an answer.
Hey, we finna get them motherfuckers drop the dimes at the beginning.
Oh, for real.
Hell yeah. Why do you say that?
Cause the streets ain't for the streets ain't it ain't for nobody. We stay in school. For real.
All right.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna ask another question. Why the streets ain't for nobody?
because nobody care about you out there. Nobody care about you out there.
Yeah.
Your family care about you.
For real.
Yeah.
Man, I had a nigga tell me, the streets ain't for everybody, man. That's why they made sidewalks.
Yeah. On the sidewalk.
I found my way there early.
So
You on somebody's porch.
I was finna say that nigga.
All
All right, listen.
you
Well, you took the words out my mouth.
Hey, I jumped off. I said, "Oh, it ain't for me. I'm out. I'm back."
That
Grandma,
sidewalk too close to the street.
Grandma, I'm back.
You know how the niggas play the game? They be like, that's the lava. That's
Yeah,
the lava. That
yeah,
nigga touched that
yeah.
lava one time.
The
Like,
floor is
I'm out.
lava.
I am back, motherfucker.
I'm out.
But
That's funny.
yeah, that shit, like, that's as simple as that shit was.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Yeah.
Like, them streets ain't for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Some folks, some people built for that shit though. Sadly.
Well, you ain't gotta just be in school. Like, just stay productive. I say that. I think that's better.
Yeah.
You just stay productive.
That's it right there.
Nephew started that bitch. I would stay in school.
Nah, for real, man.
Let's get this out the way.
Stay right
Get
now.
this-
Stay in
let's get this
school.
shit out the way.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
Before we
press for
yeah,
time
cool.
to do it.
before we continue.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and dive in, man. I got the question of the week since I got the guest. And this week's question of the week is a simple one. And I feel like everybody at some point in their life asked themselves that question. We got a mirror right there behind us. But when you at home by yourself in the bathroom alone, what do you see in the mirror?
Oh man.
I wish I would have had a close look.
He was like, where you going, motherfucker, boy? Nigga said,
I mean, some people got a mirror
you watch it on your
bed.
phone. Oh, on the TV. Okay, my bad.
It's like that spring break with the fellas.
Come on, you keep saying
That was
that
close
shit,
enough.
dog. You
man.
had to tell the story one day.
Go ahead.
It was headed down a dark path again.
Hey, but yeah. What do you see and who do you see in the mirror? Need you to speak up a little
I'll
bit.
say that nigga.
Someone
soft as a
sprouting.
motherfucker.
Say it again.
Sprouting.
Sprouting.
Yeah, sprouting. Learning his way. Still trying to figure it out. I ain't got everything together, but I do got a good mindset. Got a good head. So, I mean, I'm gonna be destined. I'm definitely destined for greatness. Just don't know what it is specifically yet, but it's definitely going to help people for sure. I feel that.
You know, I'm glad you see that because, and this is true honesty from the bottom of my heart, I've seen that since you was able to walk and you was able to talk, that you were destined for greatness.
Yeah.
And there's been some obstacles along the way, but I have 1,000% believed that since you've been able to move around this world on your own. So I'm glad you see that in yourself.
Brandon, what you see?
I'm about to say what you see.
Man. Shit, only him, I'm sprouting. No, like it's crazy because you like for you to say we ain't had the question before, but it's one of the ones that'll change as you grow.
Move through life. Yeah.
I still want to help people as much as I can, just from over here. You know what I'm saying? But still want to help people, man. Still want to see people get to their greatness.
Yeah.
And especially if I can again, like we say this shit all the time. If I can tell you some shit that'll stop you from having to go through something, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some people don't work like that though.
Exactly. Some people just got to touch the stove. They got to burn their own hand.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely one of those.
Yeah, and that's cool. Like that's the crazy thing. I was the same person.
I'm definitely one of those.
Like a lot of the shit that I be like, oh, my granddad told me. I wasn't hearing that shit when I was from fucking 13 to 28.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Like sometimes like I
every
Gates,
now and then we were just talking.
It's funny because Gates was joking about that shit. Like, hey, he be putting all that inspiration. Sometimes that shit be for me. Sometimes it's a reminder to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need I say it in the post. I be like y'all might not even need this, but for the person who do and myself, whatever, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, like, bro, like I just want to. I really just want to help people as much as I can. I still want to do that. I just want to be the best version of myself today that I can be, and a better version tomorrow.
Big facts.
That's beautiful.
What you got, brother?
That's beautiful. Let me get the ugly.
Well, depending on how I'm looking in the mirror, when I get out the shower, I've been in the gym, so what I see in the mirror is I got some 6-pack coming in.
All right,
your beard.
That ain't the route. That ain't the route we going. All right, never mind.
Nah, whatever you want.
Okay,
dog. Whatever way you want to go. Dog.
But nah,
you see the growth.
That's what I was about to say. Sometimes. But nah, man, I see a guy who's definitely still learning from his past. Trying not to let things get to him as much, as they did before. Starting to just see life for kind of what it is, man. Not letting a bad moment turn into a bad day. Like I'm really trying to
that's big.
Just positive. Like I'm in every situation I'm trying to see the positive in it. Like every situation. So that's what I see right now for me. Like I don't really have no reason to be complaining, so I try to stay away from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got going right now.
It's been a couple things that you said, and I ain't gonna say exactly what those are, but just in you saying that, I'm seeing that in you.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen you in a lot of different ways.
Bro, you gotta zoom in on
You
that.
laugh too fucking hard for that, bro.
I ain't even laugh hard, G. I ain't even open my mouth.
I think that shit was intentional as hell.
Hell, dog.
But we've seen you
Go ahead, man.
in a lot of different stages in life. And I mean, like, I've only known you for 5 years now, but we've seen a lot of different brandings, and it seems like you're intentionally trying to become exactly what you just said. It seems like you're taking a second and thinking through it, and trying to make a decision that is better for the long run instead of just always right now. So I appreciate it. It's crazy how you ask that question and you see what the person is seeing themselves.
Yeah.
So
it happened Sunday. I had to pat myself on the back.
I was about to pat you on the back Sunday too.
Oh,
you said some shit, and I was like, "That's it right there."
Was it about Avery?
That's what I was about to say. I'll say since Sunday is over.
Okay, never mind. No, it wasn't.
I don't know which one you
talking about. Another A word, but
oh yeah, I don't know. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
It was a good job though. Good job.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That was
that was strong right there.
That was.
Yeah, I caught that.
That was a deep conversation too.
Not for the part.
Yeah.
But the growth is seen though.
Yeah.
And shit for me, I mean, I know you said we constantly going through, and it's the answer to this can change, but I think I'm probably in the same space that we were last time we talked about this. Is my mindset is to grow, but then also be a symbol. What was that? I'm glad that went on camera.
Be in the moment.
Oh yeah. Definitely trying to do that. Definitely. Right, that's a hard one for me.
I know.
But I'm trying to be a symbol or a resource. I like resource better for people to utilize to show that there is a possibility or the opportunity to continue to grow. No matter what stage, no matter what people think you got going on, whatever space you're in, No matter how much you've seen yourself grow, there's still space to grow.
Yeah.
And I want people, when they talk to me, when they see me, just truly believe that I can continue to grow, and it's worth it. It's worth continuing to grow. It's. I mean, people can be in spaces that they're complacent, but I think it's still worth growing, even when you feel like you can do that. So that's what I want. That's what I see in myself. That's what I aim to be on a day-to-day basis, and that's what I hope people see when they look at me. And Captain America.
That shit was,
That shit was fucking hilarious.
bro.
That
And
nigga
then
said-
I
I
was
can see
trying
it.
not to laugh.
Yeah,
I can see it.
you can see it.
I would.
Yeah.
I said
I
that shit
appreciate
live. That nigga was
No,
going out the field.
I'm talking about when they was on
Oh,
the
when it
field.
was happening.
He wanted to
Glad
fight
you
that.
here, bro.
They was just having
Yeah,
a
for real.
Right.
moment.
Glad-
Man, you just
I'm
fucked
glad I
that
got
moment
leave.
up.
Yeah, I know, man. You know what? You know, folks stay right around the corner, so we can do this.
Yeah,
anytime.
This is nowhere from where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come through anytime. Shit.
Anytime. How many more minutes we got for real though? Like for real.
12 after 9.
Shit, like right now.
I'm gonna
You gotta go.
9:20.
All right, bet 8 minutes.
Get to it.
Yeah. And I was talking to you about the podcast. You know, I've had it, and you said you want to get on it.
Mm.
Why'd you want to get on it?
Cause it's your podcast.
That's it.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah. Anytime that you come around, I want to be where you at.
that's dope,
That's cool,
man.
man.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
cool
dope
as
as
fuck.
shit.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't,
about to
I don't
say.
see you like that. So like, every time I see you, I'll be happy to see you. And that's all my family members do. All my family members, every time I get to see them, I'm happy to see them because my everyday don't be that vibe every time. Like how it would be a vibe when I see my family.
Family.
Family,
Yeah.
like so. Even my everyday family, like my everydayers, that like my mom and my daddy, like it don't be that same energy. The energy even just be different with them when everybody else come
Everybody's
around.
around.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It don't be the same, but when everybody all in one unit and we all smile and stuff, it made me happy for sure.
That's what family does. Now, the fact that you just frowned when you said it makes me happy for sure, that shit was hilarious. What was that about? That nigga said it made me happy for real. Like, it's all right, goddamn it. Like, it's okay to smile in that moment.
It wasn't a frown. It was a deep emotion.
No, that nigga said make me happy. Goddamn it. Like, shit, that nigga happy to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll say this though. He feel the same about you.
Nah,
Like
yeah, he does.
we had a few conversations
We
about
have
you.
off-camera talks.
Yeah, like we talk about like amongst us. We talk about shit that be going way deeper with our family, with our friends, shit that be going on in our households, everything, right? And the conversation ain't never like I've never like I wouldn't, especially from him, I wouldn't expect him to come to me and tell me anything about his family. Like, well, he was just like, man, I'm tired of this shit. But like for him, with you in particular, like, bro, he literally wants the absolute best to come from your life. Like he want to draw, like he goes straight into motivational speaker mode when he talking about you. He like, man, I'm gonna sit down and talk to him, and we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna talk because I think you had kicked some ideas to him, some stuff that you wanted to do. He was like, man, I'm trying to, man, I was up damn near researching how I can help him get that shit going. But and like in our conversation, it was like, but you gotta let him do it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if not, then you took control of it, and now it may not even be what your dream is no more.
Okay, I gotta want it for myself
That's
first,
it. That's
and then
it.
it's like when a person see you taking it serious, then it's like, okay, I can actually
I put
invest
whatever
in
I
him.
can. Exactly. I
if
put whatever I
need to,
can
'cause-
behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
So he wants, when I say the THEE, my nigga, he wants the very best for you in your life. And again, not to say he don't talk about everybody else in his family, like, cause he.
I ain't never heard the nigga talk about nobody else.
My sister.
He talk, I'm about to say,
Yeah, your
I
sister.
heard him talk about us, but
Shout out to her.
but I know like
Yeah.
like we had a
Ricky
couple
in studio.
conversations like about how he really wanted to get behind you. Like the first, I think it was maybe the first or second time they came out, he was like, man, my sister and my nephew them live around the corner from you, man. He was like, shit, I like this gonna make me come see them more.
Yeah.
Like he really like, bro, like
Yeah, for real.
yeah, like he really, it's a push and I know it's family. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're like, oh, that's my family, but like I can honestly say I got family too, my nigga, and I can't say my family talk to me or about me in the way that you talk
I
about.
just think it's like I think it's a younger thing, like, because when I was younger, I like my dad be sitting there trying to tell me something like how you say if I can steer you from doing something, I'd rather you just listen to me.
Yeah.
My dad would be the same way. He was trying to put me on something, and it's like, I hear you. I definitely hear you.
But I know what I'm gonna do.
But and it's not. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Go do also. But also, I can get that same advice from somebody that's my age, but I listen more to him than my dad because it's not coming
My
from
little brother tell me the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's much easier coming from me because at the end of the day, it's your daddy, right?
And he probably look up to you.
Yeah,
Be
and
like,
so when I
look at him,
so when I tell him the same shit that he said, but just in a different way, and also because I may have fucked up on it or I did, it worked for me. So they just take it a little better. So I definitely understand what you're saying.
Because it's a different type of relationship. Like,
Yeah,
you're not gonna have the same relationship.
and he want
with your
nothing
dad.
but the best for you, like he was saying, dog. Like so, if you ever feel like you ain't got nobody in your corner, we here to tell you that boy right there definitely got you.
And
most definitely.
This is my first time meeting.
Yeah,
but
mine too.
I fuck with his corner, so I'm a part of your corner now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how this shit's supposed to work in my mind. Like when we all become a part of a community and shit. Like now we family, bro. Like we locked in on this shit. Like this man was like, hey, we need to go volunteer at XYZ. Shit, say less, we up. So the same way that work on some volunteer action for somebody that we really, not to say we don't know, but we don't know. If he like, hey man, my nephew, we trying to get this going with him, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this whole community and family thing is supposed to work. I say supposed to because it don't always go like that. You know what I'm saying?
Look after each other, but
yeah, but like
for
you
the
said,
ones that are already locked in on how we are, kudos to them.
Exactly.
It's not too many real people out here no more.
Man, this shit dead out here now.
It's a real
most
crazy place right now.
The quicker you realize that shit, the better life gonna be.
Exactly.
Hey, that's what he said first thing.
Bro.
Yeah, streets ain't for it.
It's not for us, man.
Bro,
We don't care.
one like
I
what
saw
you just said.
But
I'm about to say,
it's too many
like the
obstacles.
sooner you realize it, like when you say to yourself, I got to look out for me, you look out for you, and I look out for me. Once you say that,
it's like,
that clear up a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing to talk about now. You just chose your side.
That's it right there.
And I know you got to go. I'm definitely down and looking forward to you coming back. We can get a little deeper. But I do want you to know that you have, even if you never didn't know, that you got people behind you, rooting for you, cheering for you, supporting you, holding you up. And sometimes it's okay to lean on them. It's okay to say, I ain't got the answers. Auntie, what was your experience in this? Byron, Brandon, I know y'all come from the different side of the tracks. What was y'all experience? What would you do in this time or this opportunity? Because that's something, honestly, I feel like I want to do more. It's like I'm going into something new. Matter of fact, my man James, hopefully get him on the podcast one day. I called him up today, and he's been a manager for probably 10 years. And he's dealt with, he's hired and fired, done interviews, 60-day evaluations all the time. And I'm doing my first 6-month evaluation. I've never done it before. But I asked him a few questions, and it kind of enlightened me on how I should go about doing it. But most of the time, I just go do my best and hope for I can learn something from it.
Yeah, you just get on ChatGPT.
Yeah, that works too. But we have to get used to reaching out to our resources when we're about to experience something that we've never experienced before to give us the best chance before we step into it.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know that I hope you know that I'm here, but now you know that we're here. And if there's anything that you feel like you're about to go into that you need help, think you might need help, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm going to do a better job of trying to check in consistently. Life be moving, and that's not an excuse. So I want to do a better job of making sure I reach out, making sure you know and feel that I got your back. Because sometimes when you're out there on your own, sometimes you might not remember all the moments. So let's make those moments more consistent.
Yeah.
So I know you got to go. I love the fact that you got to go because you're going to work to continue to start the stack. I know we've had some conversations, and I know once you start getting your basis, I want to get into the financial conversation with you to how to get yourself in the best position that you can be, from what I know, as you move forward. And then once you start to stack those, you can learn some things that you can bring into the equation and continue to stack higher.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Appreciate you. I love you.
I love you too.
Appreciate you coming around.
I love y'all.
All right, my boy. Good to meet you, bro.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I gotta get the mic.
Walk out here with that hot mic.
I
Fuck
got
them niggas.
I'm telling you. Can't wait for y'all to come back. Yeah, crazy.
Hey, you got any last words? Anything?
Stay productive.
Stay productive.
Be productive. And follow Jesus Christ.
My man.
Have a good night, big dog.
Get my chips.
Get my chips.
Be good, bro.
Oh shit.
Love you too, brother.
Now we get into the real technology.
It's Friday, baby.
Oh shit. That was cool.
Yeah.
You done?
Good to have. What you mean done with?
We gonna keep going?
Oh, this has been another episode of nigga.
Hearts, minds,
Listen,
whatever you got.
nigga.
Kick this clear. Say less. All right, we
I
out.
was about to say. Oh shit. But nah, I think that was dope, man. That's kind of like, I know that's your nephew, but that's kind of like the mentoring stuff that I really see, in myself and definitely us doing. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't get to really go, deep into it, but even just based off of our conversation that we had with you, just him even coming here, bro, that's a huge step. Huge step. And so, and I'm glad he did get to meet us because, like you said, like he seemed a little different than you and how you grew up and shit. So I think, as us as a whole will definitely be able to, give some advice and stuff. But I would like to see, us do that more. If he knows somebody, hey, bro, come on here, so y'all can talk to men, goddamn, like we real men. So
we're going through shit.
Yeah.
Have gone through shit.
Bro, you know the toughest part of that though? Cause like I was talking to a friend of mine, that clip about when I go through shit, I just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Like the toughest part of what he just did is, or for someone going into that type of situation, is the vulnerability portion.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about.
You gotta go in and be able to like share openly.
Yeah.
Like, and it's what we've been taught to not do.
Yeah. Gotta unlearn that shit.
As in the street, whatever level, like because even when you started to be in little romantic relationships, the niggas you was listening to was like, nah, man, don't tell them all that shit.
Right.
Don't tell them that. Hell no, them motherfuckers will run your ass in the ground. You know what I mean? So for years we've been taught, don't be vulnerable. And then you say, all right, you find some men around you and you share.
Let it all out.
You like, man,
fuck that.
Fuck you for saying it. Fuck them niggas for thinking I'm finna come in there and say it. But in like that's tough.
But I'm gonna say I don't like, not really, because I came from the old fashioned old school barbershop, right? You had your sports talks and you had your arguments about that, or you had your video, but it was also, bro, some real conversations happening in there. Now, was a lot of conversations and they was giving terrible advice? Yeah. Right? Because some shit, it was like, I think back on like, man, hell no. But it was still men being vulnerable in their own way.
So I think.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
So I think the difference is the levels of vulnerability.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there are more limits in the barbershop.
I think the barbershop is still. I had some real conversations, but it was still only so much I was gonna give because just for me, when I looked at the barbershop talk, it was like this was shoot the shit talk, right? Like we was really more so playing bullshit in there. Like we had I had more serious conversations about, hey man, stop bullshitting, take your head to school.
Yeah.
That was the serious, right? But I didn't have a conversation like, hey man, like I'm really self-conscious. I'm really like I really don't know how to approach this portion of my life. Like
I'm struggling in life.
yeah, I'm struggling with this shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know which way I'm going right now. Like
So I think it was more so the advice aspect of it because I have heard conversations or like an example, a dude's end up, about to get married, his wedding day. So they just, they kind of grilled them, but in like a good old man, like, bro, you got this together. Are you ready for this? And da 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 da. He left out of there like, man, I appreciate like that was a good conversation.
mm-hmm.
I've also had when I was in high school, older guys like not saying what they not saying what they were going through, but what they had went through. Hey, your ass stay out here. You're gonna fuck around and have a shit bag like me, or you're gonna fuck around and die like my brother. Shit like stuff like that. Like, so that's what like it was vulnerable, but a lot of times men don't even do that. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what I was saying in that aspect of it. But never have they, hey man, fellas, I'm going through. I'm depressed. Nigga ain't heard depressed until shit after college.
Will
maybe.
Smith.
Yeah, like
For real.
He always talking about you depressed.
Oh,
but you know what?
I read his book too. So,
But to me, depression wasn't really a term that was used in the black community because
never.
it was something that you could pray off. A lot of times,
we just wasn't allowed to be depressed. I got too much.
So yeah, we
shit going
weren't
on.
really allowed to. Like it was like, hey, you pray that shit off and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you got other stuff you need to do. So you got to get to it, man. Like you don't got time to be depressed right now. And I think had we saw and or heard it from men who we saw in that fact, like I know that's a manly man, and for him to be like, hey, I'm depressed. Like I remember having a conversation with my mom, and she said one of my uncles said that he was depressed, and like I wouldn't have had a conversation with him, and I never would have thought that I ever heard any of those things from him.
Yeah,
and I think like that's had I heard that at a younger age, or probably seen or had that type of conversation with somebody who I saw as that manly man, I probably would have I probably would have like laid on somebody's couch at a whole lot earlier age and been like, hey, like I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm wilding, and I might not even been using them words, but I know like for us it was like, don't go in there and make them people feel like you're crazy. Don't go in there and tell them all about your life, because what happens in your house will stay in your house. So don't be out here. So that was how we handled it.
I also think like this space right here is like maybe you went somewhere and let's say you did say you were depressed. It's like, damn, bro, hope you pray through that. Hope everything get better. But like to me, this space right here is like, how do you feel like you got to this? What does it look like in your life?
Yeah.
From my experience when I got cut from Detroit and I invested my whole humanity, whole being into being a football player, and it's taken away, I found myself sitting in the corner feeling what it sounds like you were feeling. This is what I did to try to help myself get out of this space. I don't feel like I would get that from the barbershop. And that's to me the value of this space or a space like this in whoever your group is, because as much as the people in the barbershop, they love you.
Yeah.
I dare any of them to love you as much as I love you. Bro.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And it's just a different space, different energy, different depth that we
it is.
We want to be able to. And like you said, the vulnerability for a young man to not know y'all, to come in here and honestly, he was ready to get there.
Yeah.
That's powerful and impactful that's honestly like one of the purposes of why we started. And I was extremely happy to see him want to come on here, actually show up, because I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have been like, yeah, something happened. Or,
and he really had something, like he really had to go to work, so he had every excuse not to come.
Yeah.
So that was dope.
Yeah.
That's why I called him out on Nigga, if you happy, your family make you happy, nigga, don't frown. Like, I had a good time.
Yeah.
And that's okay, shit. But yeah, I like that aspect of everything that we got going, man. So hopefully we do the same for y'all, you know. And we don't. Hey, listen, we just still me.
We
figuring shit out still every day, like you know, every day, and we all different ages. So
Some days,
Byron lets
I'm
me know
just
that
trying to figure
this
out.
shit. Listen, yeah, like
shit never ends.
Like hey, listen,
some
it
days
never
you don't even
ends.
try. You be like, man, fuck it. Like, what am I trying to figure out today, and why?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Listen, sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
You know what I told you? I'm gonna come back with this shit.
Yeah.
Go
Hey,
get some
look.
popcorn.
And what's crazy to me sometimes when I decide to do that is when I find what today is for. Like I'm trying all of this stuff. I'm trying to figure it out, man. Let me just go chill. There you go.
Yep. Listen, every
hit you in the
time I
face.
told you, that's you giving it to God.
Yeah.
However you want to put it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
take your
sit there
hands
right
off
there.
of it.
Yeah. And
You got to take your hands off of it.
yeah.
But yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all being open to have my nephew in this space.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, shit, it wouldn't be this if
If we could,
closed off to
if
it.
we couldn't, shit.
Yeah.
Welcome anybody. Yeah. But yeah, that was dope.
Anybody.
Not anybody.
Anybody got any final dimes to drop for the people?
It's on Friday. Oh no, I don't have none.
Y'all doing all right?
I think I'm okay. That's a good ass question. I think I'm all right. Work was kind of getting to me last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how we left and said win the week.
Yeah.
I lost.
You lost.
I lost. I lost.
I
I lost.
Yeah.
Oh man, but that's why I went back earlier about trying to just staying positive, and I've been doing so good, and I was just like, God damn, you ever just sit back, and, shit, man, hold on, now, God damn,
Come on now, I
so,
swear.
yeah,
I keep you warm
yeah. So yeah, I had that. As far as just overall, I'm in a good space. I'm in a good space overall. But yeah, that work had just got to me for a second, man. But and everything going good,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But it just shit. I don't know.
I'll say that I think in hearing that you're wearing it a lot better.
Yeah.
And it's not, to me, it's not like a mask in it either. It's like you've experienced being in this space before, and I know what I need to do to lock myself back in, and it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Because before, when you first, especially when you first started, and you had like 2 errors, and you was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have. They might kick me out tomorrow, but I'm like, relax, bro.
Oh shit.
But it definitely the
That nigga
experience.
like, fuck your relax.
That was a different time, boy.
Exactly.
Listen.
Like, fuck your relaxing.
You don't understand.
Man.
But
yeah.
you definitely are wearing it better. Like I said, it's not a mask because you're still continuing to show up for your children, show up for your family, show up for yourself.
For sure.
I see the intention. Even like the few comments I heard this weekend is like, whatever was going on at work ain't blinding you or stopping the growth that you're intending to make.
Once you clock out, you good. But it just had. I needed a drink, one of them type of things. You know what I mean?
Drink.
Yeah. Might need to get a drink tonight, goddamn. Just one of them, but nah, nothing too crazy. So if that's the only problem I got right now, I'm all right with that.
Straight.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm good with that. You?
Man, life has been life, and
Okay.
you just take what you can and deal with it as you go along. Then the rest of that shit, man, you just sit it to the side. Get to it when you can get to it.
So that's what you doing right now?
Yeah. I feel like this shit with my family is finally wrapping up. But I said that shit like 40 times.
Hey, listen. I mean, you getting closer. Closer and closer.
Closer than you was 39 times.
They said 41. That's probably when that motherfucker gonna hit. But nah, I'm man, like we really should be wrapping this shit up by now. Cause Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But man, other than that, man, I'm cooling.
Yeah.
I'm cooling. I don't complain. And even if I do, it don't be loud. You know what I'm saying?
Except about them tariffs.
I ain't even doing that loud because y'all niggas be talking about trickle down and shit. So I pray that y'all catch them trickle down. I hope they watch this podcast and they trickle that shit down to YouTube niggas.
Hell yeah,
And
come
then
on.
I hope y'all let me
Come
borrow
on, rain
$5.
dance.
We got
Cause
you. We got you.
I don't think you gonna trickle.
It might not. But
So
It's bleak, but
here's my quick little rant though. It ain't even no
let's
rant.
go. Let's go.
The lady who was the attorney she was one of the partners for the Department of Justice, right?
Okay.
They fired her. Well, they fired her, and then they sent her a letter by 2 armed guards that was telling her she better not testify in front of the committee.
I read that today.
And she testified anyway,
Yeah.
right? They fired her because she wouldn't basically pardon Mel Gibson because they had took his rights to have a firearm because of a domestic violence charge, right? So he couldn't have a firearm. They wanted her to overturn that and allow him to have a gun.
yeah,
She wouldn't do it.
when he's already shown that he incapable of having this
Right.
responsibly.
Minutes after she wouldn't do it, they fired her.
Yeah.
And then they were basically gonna like strong arm her and basically tell her she don't go in front of this committee.
I'm saying, didn't they come threaten her or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
They sent her. They were gonna send a letter. They were sending a letter with 2 guards to her house.
Yeah.
Somebody at the DOJ contacted her and was like, "Hey, they about to do this," and she was like, "Yo, my kid at home by my teenager's at home alone.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would y'all do that?" So they sent it to her in an email versus sending the guards because her kid was there. But that's who we did with.
That's what we waiting to trickle
That's who we
down
dealing
on,
with. Hey man, I hope the tariffs. I hope that shit trickle down.
Oh man.
Air Force One going up as of 12 o'clock tonight. So by the time y'all watch this, the price of Air Force One has went up.
And they already high as fuck. In my opinion. Them bitches was $75.
They was
at one
89.
point.
89.
And now they probably finna be $400.
They 114 right now. So they probably about to be
Damn.
about 152
Probably
or
about
something
150
like
now.
Guess
And
I wasn't gonna buy nothing no way, but definitely ain't getting nothing now.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm going back to K Swiss, man.
hey, let's do it. Before we skate past it, I know we've heard you say several times that like when stuff is going on or ain't going, that you tend to fall back. I don't want you to do that, bro. At least not with us. As best you can.
I talk to you niggas.
Yeah, I know. I just
talk
don't.
to y'all a lot more than I talk to the rest of the world.
I just don't. It could go whatever direction past today. So I just want you to know that I want you to.
And that nigga's lying, world. That nigga do not talk to us. He talk to us, but he don't talk to us. So go ahead, Wallace.
If he's comparing
You
this
be stopping
to
at Arby's for sandwiches. I be talking to you on being got here yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be us if you was here.
You'll be a little late. You came to tail end of the talk.
But I just
Be
want
like,
you.
and that's how the story
And
is.
that's how what happened, nigga?
Yeah. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that, bro.
Appreciate that.
I know it's easy to do, but don't if you can.
I appreciate it.
That don't mean nothing. Nigga, so
And
full of shit, man.
For me, man, life is honestly like life is good, man. I keep thinking like my credit card is at zero, and I feel rich, even though I be like I got $150 now, but I just feel like ain't nothing sucking up what's coming in beside what needs to, and that's been a enlightening place to be in the last, I'll say 4 or 5 months. It's exciting to now be how much we were able to focus on the things that are important. It's the HELOC, the mortgage, Even when I took escrow off the house, off the mortgage, and now we're saving it ourselves, and we're saying like, look, we can make some money off our own money, just like the bank was doing. So like being able to play those games and see it without worrying about, well, shit, did we have enough for the credit cards, the mortgage? The car. I'm having car trouble, but I'm good because I got that car savings I have, and I ain't got no car note. So I see all of that positivity, and I'm excited about it. Work, I really see some opportunity, and I see some opportunity. Somebody actually asked me today, and I was like, man, work is good, but I see this tsunami coming. Because they asked me, can you still floating? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight, but I see this tsunami coming. But like if you watch the craziest surf movie, if you can surf that thing, it's something amazing on the other side. So we got this big job starting up with 2 other jobs, and I got a new member. So it's a lot of moving parts, a lot of impactful parts to our company. It's the biggest job our company has ever had. So it's like great, but it's coming. But I'm excited for the opportunity, the team that I'm building around me. And then honestly, man, home is cool. It's a place that I don't mind going. And I've been to the spaces where
You want to sit
Hey,
You
in
don't
the
want
car
to
down the
go.
street?
hey,
You don't want
what
to
y'all
go.
trying to do?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. So yeah, life is in a good space right now. I don't take it for granted. And my mother has always been the person that's like, it sounds bad, but I understand it now. It's prepare for the worst. It's like things are good, but make sure you're preparing for when things could turn. Even if they never turn, you're
At
prepared.
least you're prepared.
So yeah, I'm in a good space,
Yeah,
man.
nigga, I know you was in a good space when you talking about buying a riding lawnmower Sunday. I said, "Oh, this nigga is
You
something
know,
changed."
look, I was in a better
Nigga
space
got
today.
rich.
I told somebody today, I said, you know what? I might get somebody to do my lawn.
But the nigga won't buy his lamps. Man, this has been another episode.
Hey, it's all
Always
about
find a way to
the
piss me
value,
off.
dog.
But nah, listen,
It's all about the value.
Shelby wanted mulch and some bricks.
Yeah.
The lawn man came by the house. She got her mulch and bricks.
Hey, look,
And it looked good.
I bet. And I got some mulch in my front yard that I'm about to spread myself.
Hey,
I was,
the bags out
bro,
there.
I was out there with that 1,400 pollen count number by myself. Man, I had the roughest
Man,
next 3
that
days.
man sent me that receipt. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I'm actually contemplating that. I'm like, yeah, that 150 go down to damn 75. I'm good though.
Yeah.
But no, man, I appreciate this time with y'all. Appreciate the checking in.
Oh, for sure.
As always appreciate the talks.
Yeah.
Always appreciate the check-ins. I appreciate the guests that
Yeah,
was here. I appreciate seeing a young man come in and allow himself, like you said, to be vulnerable and to be open to listening.
yeah.
Because I think
That's
the biggest
big.
part.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, being actually open to listening and talking to people who could help him grow. Because
And want to.
it's real easy. Like I used to be a like one of them people like with a grown folks that they get to the end be like, and I could tell all this shit went in one ear
And
and
out
out
the
the
other.
other, and I'd be like,
You
might
are
be
You're
right.
absolutely
You
right.
might be
I
right.
heard that part though.
Listen, yeah.
You might be
They,
right.
they be so spot on with that shit.
Mhm. So I think that's huge, man. And I commend him. I appreciate you for suggesting and bringing him. And I appreciate Brandon for being here and being ready to talk to the young man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because we can laugh and joke about a whole bunch of shit, but when it's time to really like dig into that shit, man, like for everybody to be here and be like, here, let's do this. I think that's big. That again, that shows what the community and our family and that our circle supposed to look like. So I think that's good.
Good shit, man.
Hey, if y'all didn't like this podcast today, sorry. It was for us. But hopefully you got something from it. You know.
There you go.
Yeah.
And while you're getting something from it, go by www.droppingdimes.com.
Get
Get something else from it.
Cause we buying our own shit.
Yeah.
That shit popping off last week, wasn't it?
Boy.
I was like, I hope that nigga got me a shirt. God damn.
Purple hitting that motherfucker every day.
Oh,
Yeah, go by there, pick something up, man. Again, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah.
Share, comment, like, hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
But like share, like I said, like what was happening today, that could be happening for some young man in your life, some young lady in your life that need that talk from some guys who ain't looking for nothing from them. Sometimes you, and like he said, you just need to hear it from somebody else. Sometimes that's the biggest part, just hearing it from somebody else. Hearing it from your mom and daddy, that shit don't hit the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to hear it from somebody else. You don't realize your mom and daddy was right until you grown and out there.
Man,
And
I
the
tell my
world
mother that
slapped
all
your
the
ass around
time,
a
boy.
little bit. When you hear it from people who don't gain anything from telling them, that's when they get it. That's usually when they pick it up. All right. So if all hearts and minds are clear,
man.
Hey man, we love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time and a little bit of your space. Come through and do what we do, man. Let's just talk.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about
your friend.
So we can all be friends.
And talk to their ass too. So we'll see y'all next time. Love you.
All love, baby.
This how I'm feeling inside.